I mean, it was a script that came to me when I was asking just sort of what's out there, and I hadn't found something that I was really excited about. It was kind of, you know, a lot of the same things. And then this came along, and I read it in maybe 2 hours. Didn't put it down once. It was just a sucker punch in my I mean, I just thought it basically just ticked every box as for an actor of like a character, the layered, dark, broken, beautiful, you know, woman. And I just pretty much said, you know, I will do whatever I have to do to, you know, get involved in this. And it was out to somebody else at the time, which, you know, shocking because it was such a great script. And I said, whenever it has a free moment, please let me beg this man. And it was really exciting because, you know, it's not like, but what I love about you, Daniel, is that you actually were willing and actually thought, well, that's sort of an unexpected way to go. And, you know, those are the directors that, you know, allow the actors who are sort of maybe seen in a specific light and, you know, stereotyped, you know, to some degree, and you get to sort of, you know, spread your wings and go into your little toolbox of what you were trained to do.
I loved the idea of it, and I had two movies in my mind. One of them was A Good Girl, which you know, is a movie that I loved and great performance. And the other film was Ordinary People, which Jen is obviously not in.
Oh, wait a minute.
But that film, which is one of my favorite films, you know, featured a performance by an actress who was previously known primarily for her comedic roles and was on a long, you know, running television series. And you know, Mary Tyler Moore delivered a performance which, you know, is still, you know, it still affects me today. It's so beautiful. So I think those two things, and I thought, yeah, let's sit down and meet. And I said to, you know, when we were in that meeting, I just said, you know, the only thing is there's no halfway point with this one. You know, we can't go just a little bit there. We can't put on, you know, just a little bit of, you know, makeup and everything. It's just got to be like completely raw. And she said yes. She never looked back. And then she said that I actually bore some resemblance to Mark Ruffalo, and I said, the part is yours.
No, you know, I'm not someone who takes it home with me. But I did. I mean, the physical. I don't think I barely remember going home, to be honest, because we would shoot, we would drive home, we would sleep, we would wake up, we would go to work, we would shoot. I mean, we were just on this sort of like hamster wheel of this movie, and you know, the weekends were all about keeping my body from actually seizing into up because I just had pinched nerve, you know, so. It's just body work, and but you know, it stayed with you in your heart, but you know, you didn't. And luckily, my partner was shooting his oh so fun and happy show, The Leftovers, in New York City. So we were both sort of in these roles, and that were a little bit taxing, I guess you could say.